Rude. Well, maybe want to wait to play the pig till we see if they're a bounce deck. Although Yondu middle makes that a little bit less likely. I guess we might be about to have a third Morbius if the Spirit Dimension is Type Theater. The Overarm is definitely much better for us there. Modok's insane. Alright, so they have our Apocalypse.
Opponent snapped.
Excuse me? You're snapping me back? Oh, they're about to Doc-Ock, babe. Oh. This will fill the center, yeah. Sounds great. Okay.
Victory.
So this location is incredibly favorable for them. Because not only can they put more cards there, but they're also a Shang deck, and we are not.
This land is always changing.
So you're saying there's a chance. Is +9 enough in the middle? It probably is, yeah. We're so freaking good at Marvel Snapchat. My body's ready to lose to the Dracula anyways, because unlucky, but let's see, huh? Got it. Cool. Real Stewie, thank you for the 10 bucks. Welcome back. Want to say congrats on your weight loss. It's starting to notice and you're looking good. Thanks. I fit into all my 36-inch waist. I fit into all my 36-inch waist swimsuits I almost threw out at the end of last year. That was nice.
Oh, snap.
Even if they magic this Cable Lab, we're still in a solid spot. Yeah, Baron's a little bit worse for us. Why did you play the Swarm mid on turn 5 last game? Because there was a great weapon play. Easebo, thank you for the primer. Appreciate that. Pluto famous Twitch chatting staff. Pluto's great gamers. Fun fact! Back at the turn of the century, when I first became a partnered Twitch streamer, Pluto was my partner manager. And now we've come around full circle and he is once again my partner manager. Because time is confirmed to be a flat circle. Plus absorbing man's gonna hurt, and they would never. How big is this? Not big enough, yeah. It's only 15, 20 some. They're all in, so we're staying, obviously. I just have to shank plus absorbing man with Gamma Lab out 4 more games in a row. Are Pride Drops still active? Yeah, if you haven't finished your Pride Drops yet, you have until midnight PT on Wednesday, so about 36 hours. Give or take. Is it 1 hour minimum watch time? You get prizes for watching 2, 4, and 6 hours. So 2 hours, you get some worthless boosters. 4 hours, you get some credits. 6 hours, you get the pair of Pride variants. For Angela and Sarah. I don't think I want to discard Helicarrier on one. It's close, though. And then obviously now because I didn't play it, I can't Colleen Wing. But if I would have played it, we wouldn't have drawn Colleen anyways.
Oh, snap.
Put them all in here for the sake of it. Looks good. Corvus will be juicy next turn. What do you think of the free borders and the login rewards? I think free is too expensive of a price to get me to use a fucking neon green border. Why Phil Cunlin? Because of Duck Hawk. This increases the average quality of my Dracula, yeah? By a little bit? That probably matters. They just do this and assume they can't Can't fill the middle. We're 100% there, yeah? Oh, they're gonna get more Venusaur Collector. Replacement for Corvus Glaive, Lady Sif.
Victory.
All right, that one actually took a while, so we're gonna roll some ads before we dive into our next battle. But I've also been given permission to share from my second dinner person that we're actually going to be having a patch tomorrow. So someone had actually asked about the OTA command, and I said that that was speculation based on typical stuff. So there will be a patch tomorrow. Tuesday, June 25th. Next OTA is up in the air. My understanding is that Second Dinner is this company that treats their employees like people. So they're giving a lot of them time off next week because it's the 4th of July in the United States. Imagine that, chat. Imagine a company that's profitable treating their employees like people in 2024. What insanity. All right, have some ads. We're going to play some more discard here after we're done with that. Here we go. No! Obviously, I'd call out that Second Dinner wants all of your money, and like monetization and stuff is predatory, as is typical in mobile games. But I think it's easy to forget that, like, despite launching a very successful mobile game, the most successful card battler since Hearthstone, like, Second Dinner is in fact an indie company. My understanding is they've now clipped into a little over 100 employees from people I've talked to there after the success of Snap, but like they launched Snap with a very small studio. And like they're all people with industry experience, like they know what they're doing and they're finding success while being smaller, but like they're not some big AAA company just because they have the Marvel IP. Brave, thank you for the quarter of a year. Welcome back. Any predictions for Vastos? Seems like a surfer card. Tentacle Possum, thank you for the 3/4 of a year. Welcome back. Dinkset Jazz, thank you for the 2/3 of a year. Green Monster, thank you for the 11 months. And Crimson, let's get you a sword to go with that shield. Thanks for the entire year. Welcome back. Hello! Level Evan, thank you for the 17 months. Welcome back. 50% of the time, Fastos is a great Cerebro 3 card. That's true, you know.
Oh, snap. Victory.
Yes, it's 50% per card. Each card Fastos has a 50-50 trigger individually. Do you know if this Token Tuesdays will be a larger one or a smaller one? No, we can't data farm bundles in advance anymore. When you have Collector and Morbius in hand, you want to prioritize putting Collector down first because Morbius is ongoing, so he counts discards that he isn't in play for, whereas Collector has to be in play when the things are binned. I'm gonna go ahead and snap here. Meek, Collector, Morbius, Blade queued up already. Really good start here for us. Wong Fastos. I mean, I guess if you accelerated to Wong on 3, maybe. Based on their aggressive retreat in the last game and this being played over here, I'm gonna assume that they are, I assume that they're Phoenix Force, which is probably a little scary for us. Alright, do you have the combo? Yeah, Grandmaster Fastos sounds way better than Wong Fastos. Or Absorbing Man Fastos also sounds fine. Oh wait, I can do this, and then we'll get to bladed again, yeah? Because of the Valley of the Hand Warbear. And I'm gonna play the Proxima out just in case I don't draw Modok. Yes, Fastos as a comparison to Pixie I think is very good. His real strength is that he masks what your output range is, making it difficult for your opponent to snap and retreat appropriately. That's the real strength of the card. The real question here is, has Stella broken their phone because Phoenix Force is in the bottom 2 cards of their deck? Oh, Fastos with Pixie. Maybe? What's going on, Touchpad? Thanks for the 20 months. Yeah, I think this was, I can't believe I bricked on Phoenix Force in my top 10 cards. Oh wait, they brought back Nico Minaru, so whatever card they play next turn gets destroyed. That was a strange fast forward, agree.
Victory.
We proc Boromir. Yeah, we proc Boromir with Blade. Jackson, thanks for the quarter of a year. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Generically speaking, this location's all right for us, but we need to find a Morbius or a Collector. Nice, Johnson. Thank you for the quarter of a year as well. Welcome back. Putting Nico and Human Torch in the same location seems like a mistake. I don't have a clean way to destroy this now. So I've got discard stuff, but I don't have any payoffs at the moment. This way, if we roll Proxima, she goes center. Yeah, I probably should have snapped him here. It's just super awkward.
Apocalypse.
Hits Modoc every time, yeah? Sorry, Astrid him. Pause for the cause here. Phoenix Force looks miserable to play every time I see it. Yeah, if you're not someone who enjoys retreating frequently, Phoenix Force is definitely not the deck for you. Opponent just running the rope all the way down in every one of these games is so annoying. Doombringer, thank you for the 15 months. Appreciate that. Scorched, unfortunately. Is this 10, I guess? Oh, you know what? Does this win it? This is 10 plus 7, 17 here, and they had 12. This beats it if I duck right. Alright, I'll limp here. They might limp in with Arnim Zola left. This gives me plus 17 middle, which beats their plus 12. I was missing that duck fell right. Let's us force Proxima into the center. No, I need the duck to force Proxima middle. We're beating Venom in the middle, yeah? Howard gets double ongoing here, right? He does. I forgot about the Venom moving. I was actually closer. Need an old ducky boy.
Opponent snapped.
Do I just leave? They haven't snapped early in any of these games where they were bricking. I think I just leave because they have it.
Escaped.
There's a suitable replacement for Proxima. I think this archetype is unfortunately a good bit worse if you're missing Proxima. She adds a lot of strength to your Modocs. Sassy Magic Carp, thank you for the 23 months.
Snap.
Snap, Meat Collector, Morbius with Modoc in hand. If they have an exceptional draw, they could beat us here still, but ours is quite reasonable. Dankzilla, thank you for the baker's dozen, appreciate it. Shiggity Shrek, get wrecked. All of these rocks going away go into the pool for Phoenix Force. Well, their rocks going away at least. Super rewarded for our snap. Things you love to see. It. Definitely been a little bit of a rocky Conquest match for our opponent. Is their phone okay? We might need a wellness check on their phone, yeah. Was tomorrow not supposed to be a patch originally? Not based on the typical 4-week cycle, no. Second to Nerve's community manager has posted to set expectations. This patch is setting the table for next season, Deadpool Diner alliances and more. Okay, so that sounds like a temper your expectations then, yeah? Is what that message is? Everybody calm down type moment. Man! What a freaking bottom 3 cards shit. I don't think I can even stay for one more cube here. I think we actually have to leave. Retreat later. They're never leaving is the problem. This never wins the game, yeah? This is plus 10 on the left. God, it hurts. They're just never leaving there.
Escaped.
Just needed literally any of these 3 cards here to be able to Modoc and then have Dracula go and then get points on other things. Generically, this is much better for us than them. It's not stellar for this particular hand, but let's see if I can get 2 free cubes here, and if not, we'll wrap it up. Ghost playing, thank you for the 2/3 of a year. A single destroy at Nimrod would have ended that one. That's not true.
Victory.
Playing Proxima left would have beaten a single Nimrod destroy. They needed 2 Nimrod destroys. They take so long to play every turn. What do you think they're thinking about? So, it is technically optimal to always wait as long as possible to play your turns in Marvel Snap. And there are some people who are really competitive, who they want to eke out every single percentage point, including taking the match and dragging it to a complete standstill. I actually think one of the biggest mistakes Second Dinner has made is not prioritizing making the timer better. A game that got popular because it can be snappy shouldn't drag like Snap can drag. Blue attack. What's going on? Good morning, good morning. That's relatively decent. What's it called for us, all things considered? So I don't actually think the individual turn timer should be reduced so much as, especially in Conquest, you should have a total matchmaking or total timer pool, so you can't just use the entirety of the rope every single turn for the match that you're playing. You should have some sort of total timer where you can't go over that over the course of the entire match that you're playing. It's very, very common in other competitive turn-based games for something like that to exist. Hey, you going to nim my rod? What do you think has been the impact of the Zabu change? Could the meta support going back? I really hope we don't go back to old Zabu. I hated old Zabu. Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi's a much less offensive card in a post-Zabu world. Alright, so they did Nimrod then, and they're missing Phoenix Force as well. They're playing Shang-Chi in their Phoenix Force deck. Okay. I was feeling a little bit bad about how awkward their draw has been, but they're playing Shang-Chi in their Phoenix Force deck, so actually all of my sympathy is gone. You get none of it. Good day, sir. Okay, so this is 8 plus 4 plus 2. This is 14 in the middle. And over here, I'm gaining 3 plus 7 plus another 3 that I'm kind of punting here. That's fine. Dracula's just going to high roll on the helicarrier. I can feel it. Play the Swarm. Playing the Swarm gives me 2 less on Morbius in the middle, and I think I want maximum points on Morbius in the center, because that's where I'm most behind. Yeah, they just didn't contest the right, so I think my play's 100% correct. I think we were winning either way, but it's worth noting that my sequence here is to optimize the points in the center. That's what I think I want to be in life.
Victory.
But moments like that, where they like played a tech card inside of their 3-piece combo deck, it's like, well, I felt a little bad that your deck was being so inconsistent, but it turns out you elected to cut one of your enablers for a freaking Shang-Chi of all cards. So you probably deserve the inconsistency you've been having. Oh gosh, gamers, there is a message in my email box. There's a message in my email box telling me to meet my new AI business advisor.
This land can never be.
How about no? Or perhaps hell no. You don't want a robot butler. Robot butler sounds great. I would like a robot. That is exactly what automation should be doing, chat. Automation should definitely be taking away menial tasks that humans don't want to do. And for my next trick, I have the anti-electrotech. Snap. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I was reading a Discord message when I played the Ant-Man out when we were talking about them having a second Electra. Thankfully, their deck provided for us.
Victory.
Definitely a stream sniper. Chat! Contrary to what you will frequently hear people complain about on twitch.tv, every time the opponent makes a good play, they are not stream sniping. In fact, I would go so far as to say it is incredibly demeaning and insulting to the streamer's opponents that the streamers and chats regularly accuse people of stream sniping. Just because you are not bright enough to potentially make the good play the opponent made doesn't mean that they also aren't bright enough. My bathroom is full of stream snipers, the audacity. I really hate the absolutely toxic culture that the Twitch Marvel Snap section has developed of every time we lose a 50-50, they were stream sniping. Don't accuse my opponents of stream sniping, chat. They're not. the truth is, when push comes to shove, most people who are getting accused of stream sniping are just salty that their opponent won a 50-50. There's not cheating going on.
Clear for takeoff.
All of that being said, I was playing Marvel Snap on my couch in the hotel over the weekend while I was offline, and my opponent won a 1-in-3 to outplay me, and I did have to check their title to make sure it didn't say I'm outside your house, because they were fucking on one, chat. It was not fair. Maybe I should have put Dracula on the right here.
I am reborn.
I too am often stream sniped when I'm offline. I feel you. Yep, you get it. I think it's this, yeah? This gives us plus 12 on the right. It gives us plus 10 on the left. It gives us plus 7 in the middle. Seems insane in the membrane. Freaking Shauna, always trying to fist herself on stream. Ah, yes. Thank you for the fast forward on the collector animation, as opposed to the long helicarrier animation dropping off all the kids. This is a viewer deck. This is literally a stock meta deck that's existed for like, I don't know, a year or more. If Bakari isn't the helicarrier when she jumped to the board there, I don't think so. Oh, wow. Brutal. Gives me plus 9 in the middle. I beat that, yeah? I don't actually get to draw extra cards here. Oh, I draw one extra card? Question mark? What an extra card it is. I think I want to play at least one swarm here. Because it makes the collector bigger. I think I'm staying. It gives me more helicarrier rolls. I guess the collector is actually the same size. Close. No snap. I feel like I could lose the center, so I didn't snap. Maybe I'm supposed to snap back. I don't know, like. probably can't beat me. Is this actually better? It gives me up to +4 in the middle. And it gives me, it's only one less on the left. This is crazy, but it might be crazy like a fox. Sick. Assuredly 22's enough, yes.
Victory.
Proxima 49 hanging out in the bottom left over here, LOL. What a weird bug. I'm good. That was a good clean infinite ticket. So, one of the reasons why I wanted to make a point to play this deck is it has very good stats on Untapped. And this is one of those decks, apparently I need to restart my client. This is one of those decks that consistently has good stats on Untapped despite not being played a ton. And this deck continuing to put up good numbers, even though it doesn't have any recent card releases in it, really does a good job of pushing back on the narrative that Marvel Snap is a game that you can't keep up with if you don't have every new card on release. And I'm gonna post this as a highlight on my YouTube channel, and I would bet good money that it'll be one of the worst performing highlights that I post in a given week. Because one of the things that exists in Snap content is that a lot of people who are obsessed with I can't keep up or I need every new release to keep up is because they're just watching a bunch of content for the content creators who are chasing numbers, right? Like, people aren't excited to see a deck like this that they could have played verbatim 4 months ago, right? Like, that's how long it's been, right? Corvus and Proxima were back in February, like middle to end of February, so it's been 4 months since these 12 cards became a thing. And like, people just lose sight of decks that aren't the new shiny thing despite being very playable still and thinking they have to have all the latest and greatest stuff to keep up. Not everybody has Corvus, sure, but that's true of every deck, right? Also, this archetype still has good stats even with Lady Sif over Corvus. The higher series cards that are important for this deck to be playable are Meek, MODOK, and Proxima. These are the cards that add significant power. Corvus is fine, but he's worse than Lady Sif in some spots, and he's better than Lady Sif in others. But, like, the Shuri's another good example of a deck that just, like, consistently has very good stats, but also has a very low play rate because she's not new and shiny, and people don't just want to play good decks, they want to play new, shiny decks that are also good. So you get this huge recency bias where everybody's like, oh, I have to have all the new cards to keep up, I can't keep up. But also, I don't want to play the cards that would let me keep up and be competitive because they don't have new things. So it's not that you have to have new things. It's that you want to have new things. And rather than saying, I want to play with new things because new things are exciting, people say something that's objectively not true, which is, I can't keep up. Because saying, I want to play the new shiny thing sounds more entitled than I can't keep up. And it's easier to push back on, oh, well, you just want the new shiny thing, you could still be competitive.